Hello and welcome to Course Like Your Car Brochure channel, and in today's special edition episode we're taking a look at the Mark I Ford Fiesta Festival. Welcome back, and if you're new to Course Light is a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures from around the world for the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and sometimes beyond that as well. So if you're interested in cars, looking back at cars gone by, of course, and of course remembering your car that you've owned maybe, please consider subscribing. It is completely free, and we look at hundreds and hundreds of different car brochures from around the world. Anyway, back to today's episode. This episode was first aired on a Saturday. We call those episodes the Saturday special episodes because we look at a special edition version of various different makes and models. Today is no exception. We're looking at the Mark I Fiesta and this particular festival special edition. Many different special editions from Ford at this time, and Fiesta was no different. There was many different special editions. In fact, the festival special edition was even used many times. I know the Mark II, there was a special edition festival as well, and I think a year later there was a Mark II Ford Fiesta Festival 2. Just to tell you that rather than picking new names, they kept using the same one over and over again. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't pick new names, because how hard could it really be? But anyway, let's have a look at today's brochure. And here is today's brochure. I absolutely love the special edition brochures from the late 70s, early 80s from Ford. Tiny, they're very small, but everything you needed to know and easy to take away from the showroom. I think that's why I've got so many of them, because I just liked how they kind of package these particular brochures. Now, these special editions for the Fiesta, the Mark I Fiesta, came out in 1980. I think it was around about the 19th of September when this particular special edition was launched. Some of these little brochures have dates on them, some of them don't. I don't know why. They did sometimes and they didn't on other occasions, but this one doesn't appear to have a date. Like I said, I love the overall design of the brochure, but I also love how they've done this special edition. Let's just zoom in a little bit further. So, first of all, it's the decal that really shouts out to you. Very 70s, even though this is an 80s, early 80s special edition, very 70s in design. I really do like this. Lots of colour choice for the festival. Most special editions have like maybe two colour choices, if that, sometimes just one. This has got 7 different colours you can choose from, and depending on what colour you choose depends on what decal colour you get. So this particular one is Strato Silver, of course, a very common colour for Fords of their day. The decal here is terracotta and black, and like I say, depending on what your exterior colour is, that would change, and we'll certainly have a look at that in a moment. Other nice little features just looking at the inside, and we'll look at exactly what it gets in a moment, but I think those wheels are rather nice. It's just a black steel wheel, but they've made it look nice with those bright wheel nuts, and then they put that sort of beauty ring on there as well, so it's well thought out. You can't really see on here, but it also comes with a passenger door mirror at a time when Ford was a little bit mean about giving you that passenger door mirror. And this is all based on the very base model, so the cheapest Fiesta, so rather nice. You can also have a look on the inside there. There was actually 2 different interior colours actually if you chose Strato Silver, so again making it quite a unique little special edition where you pick your special edition and the chance of seeing another one exactly the same was actually much less, particularly when you get 2 different colour choices for the inside. There was bitter chocolate or Indian red. Hard to tell actually from this front cover what that one is, but we'll have a look on the inside where it shows the interior in a moment. This also shows head restraints, and you think, oh wow, head restraints, that's rather nice on a special edition as well, at a time when Ford was very mean in the UK about giving you head restraints, and thinking that was a safety feature. You'd think this would have come a lot sooner. I think Australia, where they've had head restraints for years and years by this stage, but in the UK it wasn't, which was surprising because, like I say, it is a safety feature. I mean, it could be seen as a comfort feature as well, but I can understand not giving it on a base model for a comfort, but like I say, it is safety, so I'm surprised at this stage, still in 1980, they weren't throwing head restraints on all the Fords. And it's not even thrown on this festival either. That's kind of like an optional extra part of a pack to get that head restraint. Again, we'll have a look at that in a moment, and it shows the price of the cars, and it also shows the cost of the option packet. And again, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Anyway, quite a bit to get through. Nice little brochure, like I say, so let's open up and see what's inside. So we open the brochure up again, and again it kind of gives you an idea how small his brochure is, but like I said, I did like these special edition brochures that you did late 70s, early 80s. Let's have a look at some of the text, and it's going to tell us about some of those features, and then we'll return again to these lovely images. So at the top here, it's a bit of a general about Ford Fiestas. The Ford Fiesta has undoubtedly established itself as one of Europe's leading models in the small car market. It combines performance and versatility that is hard to match, and between 1977 and 1979 remained the most popular small car within the UK. So the new Fiesta Festival represents a combination of Fiesta value for money with a touch of class and individuality. The special edition model is based upon the 950, 40 bhp and 1117 53 bhp engine Fiesta Saloon model, yet has distinctive features both inside and out. The exterior. The exclusive two-tone bodyside and tailgate decals immediately announce that this Fiesta is something different. The car sports black 4.5 wheels with bright wheel bolt caps and bright rim embellishers. Black rocker panels are standard, as are the tailgate wash wipe. And both driver and passenger door mirrors will all adding that extra touch of class. The interior. The festival incorporates 5-position rake adjustable front seats, which, along with the rear seats, are trimmed in a fabric combination totally new to the Fiesta. The seat inserts are covered in York trim, while the seat surrounds are completed in Windsor trim. There are several other features that highlight the festival as something special: electric screen wash and intermittent windscreen wipe are standard, as is the satin finish inserts on the fascia, featuring a distinctive festival decal. The whole colourful package adds up to a truly individual Fiesta. Images, we've got one to the side there with the hatch up, and of course Fiesta was a good sell because people really wanted a hatchback in Europe at this time, so anyone who wasn't making a small hatchback was certainly missing out big time. This special edition is all about that side decal though, isn't it? It really makes it look quite sporty, even though it's a tiny little engine, particularly if you pick just the 950. It's not exactly going to be a sporty little car, but it certainly looks sporty with those decals on there. Like I say, 7 different colour choices. This is Strato Silver, possibly a good choice, like white possibly, because it would really show off that decal, and we'll certainly look at the colour combinations in a moment, but I think Strato Silver was probably a good choice. It's just a shame this brochure doesn't show the more Fiestas in the other colours as well. And then from the rear, showing how that festival decal was actually on that hatch as well. Quite big lettering actually, and also we can see that passenger door mirror, which is a nice little thing to add. We've also got rear wash wipe as well, which is a nice little thing. I remember this is based on that very base stripped down model, so it's nice that they added that as well. All the little bits you really was probably missing from your base spec model. So when we move up to look at the interior, almost looks like a different coloured car actually, doesn't it? I was thinking this was also Strator silver, but I think this is white, so that would be diamond white. By the looks of it, it's hard to tell in the brochure. The seats look different. This looks more like a red colour, so this is probably India red interior. The same two seat colours, bitter chocolate or India red, was also for the silver as it was for the white. So maybe we'll just try and peep into the interior on the silver one in a moment, see if we can work that out. But this certainly looks like a different car. You can certainly see a lot of colour coming through the doors there. The door cards were only quite small, but remember this is only a very basic car, isn't it? But I think it suits having the head restraints. I think it was worth adding that pack on there, I think. Like I say, trying to peep into the window of the silver one, it certainly looks more like a brown, so maybe the silver one did have the bitter chocolate interior in there. So when we fold the brochure back in again, we look on the back page, we get some rather nice colour. Well, it's not a colour chart, unfortunately. It would be nice to actually see the colours, but it's a list of the different colours and trim available, and also the price guide. So let's have a look at that now. Now, it might seem silly, but I liked it when they did special editions based on the base model, because it meant it was an affordable car and you got all those nice little features and it looked good. And I think this is a particularly good special edition. So a solid colour, for example diamond white, say, you could get that for with a 950 for £3,250. The 1100 was £3,424, which was certainly very competitive for the early 80s. If you wanted to liven it up a bit with a metallic, so for example that nice Strator silver, the 950cc was £3,321.33. The 1100cc was £3,495.94 if you went for a metallic. Now, like I said, the option pack, only an extra £100, and that included, in fact he calls it the convenience option pack, so a special convenience option pack is available, consisting of removable rear parcel shelf, head restraints, and a push button P21 MWLW radio. So I think you definitely want to add that option back on there, don't you? So that makes it, you get a radio, you get those head restraints, and you get a parcel shelf. It's worth it for £100, I think. Moving back to the back page, unfortunately there is a few reflections on there. Always the problem you get with your black background. But anyway, the colour and trim, so lots of choice. So you could have a diamond white with a terracotta black decal, so the same as that Strator silver, and a bitter chocolate or India red interior. You could have sunburst red with a bright red black decal. So that would be an unusual one, wouldn't it? A red car with a red decal. I don't think that would show up quite as well. And that would come with a bitter chocolate interior. Prairie yellow with a dark yellow and black decal. Again, yellow and yellow, I'm not sure that would show up great. Bitter chocolate or tan. You could get terracotta with a terracotta decal and black, bitter chocolate or India red. And the metallics, of course, that's Strator silver we've been looking at, terracotta and black side decal, bitter chocolate or India red interior. You can get solar gold with a dark yellow and black decal, bitter chocolate or tan interior, and Aztec bronze with a terracotta and black decal, and that will come with bitter chocolate or India red interior. So I think, although we can't see them unfortunately, I think the diamond white and the Strator silver was probably the best colours for this special edition, just so that decal really stood out. And then right at the bottom of the brochure it starts talking about VAT, and it's at 15% at this time, but it's published by the Car Advertising Department, Ford Motor Company Limited, Brentwood in Essex, and designed by Fanfare Design and Print Group Limited, printed in England by Liverfast Limited, Southend-on-Sea, Essex, and the particular code for this one is FA416. So there we go, a nice little special edition from Ford, the Ford Fiesta Mark I Festival. Do you remember these? Do you remember that amazing graphic? I wonder how many of them are around today, because I do particularly like this special edition. A, because it's based on the base model, which meant it was a cheap special edition to get, but also a really good looking special edition with that graphic on there and nice extras. Let me know what you think in the comments, and of course, as we say always, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's completely free, really helps the channel and really helps you find the episodes you want to see. But anyway, we'll end the episode by saying please do take care, have a great weekend, and we'll see you very soon. Take care and goodbye.